when we create the chances with Aguero, he scores them.
Yes, welcome to City Extra pre-game chat. I'm Jordan, below me is Lewis. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click notification bell to get notified every time that we go live. Today we're going to be looking at the Bournemouth game. We're aiming for 150 likes in this video. Helps other Blues find the channel, so just click the like button. Starting off, we'll go straight into the most involved goals from 18-19. It's an impressive little chart there because we have 3 of our players in that, which is insane, isn't it, Lewis?
Yeah, and Jesus, mate, like, what is Jesus? You know what I mean? People can complain about Jesus, you know, and that's with he went 9 games without a goal, didn't he?
Yeah.
So imagine if he would have got a couple of goals in there, you know what I mean? He could have easily got 5 goals in that 9 game like bad run. You know what I mean? He picks up a couple of goals here or there. And then he's on the same as Aubameyang. Like, and Aubameyang's, people were saying on the like when we talk on the live streams about like strikers and stuff, people were saying that we should consider getting Aubameyang in as like a sort of replacement for Aguero for a year or something. And like if you would have said to them, do you know Jesus has got the same amount of goal involvements as Aubameyang, people would be like, nah, no chance. I mean, I know obviously his assists is a lot higher than Aubameyang and his goals is a bit less, but you know that is a good return for Jesus, and that's why there's still people out there that believe Gabriel Jesus, or Jesus, however you say his name, can take Aguero's place. And to be fair, you know what I mean? Look at comparison Aguero to Jesus there on the stats. I mean, stats don't lie, innit?
Stats don't lie. If you look at the fact that Jesus, he's known for missing chances, then 41 goals and 17 assists is mad. Like, if you can just be a bit more clinical in front of goal, which is what everyone wants from him anyway, then he could be up there with the Sterling and Aguero numbers, but his assists are still high, which works for our team. It works really well, and we've said it quite a few times that Jesus works really well, if not better than Aguero in our team.
Yeah.
However, it's just his finishing that he needs to kind of get his head up about.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that as a team we play better with Jesus in the side than Aguero, but the problem is, as we've seen a couple of times this season, is Jesus sometimes just won't take the chances and you might end up losing the game, drawing the game, whereas Aguero, you know, he's just a bagsman and he's in front of goal, he's incredible, but I don't think actually the team plays as well with Aguero in it than it does Jesus. It's just that when we create the chances with Aguero, he scores them, you know what I mean? I think actually the team gel and the way that Jesus can press and stuff, actually we play better. It's just that the problem is his finishing isn't quite up to where we think it needs to be. But yeah, them stats. Can we just have a word about Sterling there as well? Like, what level is he on? I've seen Graham Souness saying he's better than Mane. And I think Mane's a fantastic player. I think he's Liverpool's best player. And you know, for him to say that as well,
the stats don't lie.
Them stats are insane. Like, we've got to start talking now that Raheem Sterling is world class. We've got to start saying that because, you know, people say Salah's world class, and look, he's one behind. You know what I mean? And I think we need to start, you know, putting some respect on this guy. I think Raheem Sterling now is world class. Yeah. Already at 25 years old, he's world class.
Insane that, isn't it? His numbers are insane, and his impact on the pitch is mega as well. So like that's something that numbers can't really show you. But the guy's been smashing it recently, and to be fair, I thought he'd only really found his shooting boots post COVID, like since football's been back. However, these stats are kind of telling me that they have been there for a while.
Yeah.
However, it makes it even more dangerous now that he has found his way of shooting because he hits the ball different now. I'm 100% certain of it. We speak about it all the time. And he's just bagging now. Scored a hat-trick in the last game. I think we'll see Sterling go above Salah within the next season.
It's very possible. I just think that we're lucky to have him on. And you know what? He's so good on the pitch. Like, his attitude is really, really good on the pitch. You know what I mean? He's not lazy at all. He works so hard. I remember even when he first joined City in his first year, he didn't have a great season. But I remember even though him having not the best season, I remember his work rate and thinking, right, if this guy can get it right going forward, you know, we might be here with a real good player, and he has. And the stats don't lie. moving on to the next point, actually, one of the reasons our stats are so good there is because of this man, Kevin De Bruyne. He needs a couple of assists now in the last couple of games to get the assist record. Sometimes, in the last few weeks, the team hasn't really done him any favours with the finishing. But with Jesus getting a few goals now, maybe with some of these crosses that Kevin can put across, Jesus might get on the end of it. And I really, really hope that he gets this record because the guy deserves it, man. This year he's been phenomenal.
He does deserve it. He has had an insane year. He's my captain for next year. I say it all the time. And I just hope he breaks this record. Do you reckon it's playing in his mind, or do you reckon he's a bit more calm-headed about that? Do you reckon he actually cares about this record, or do you reckon he's a bit? I think
it's definitely in his mind, obviously, because he knows obviously the record's there. And to be honest, given that there's nothing on the league anyway, I think he's probably being encouraged. If I was Pep, I'd encourage him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, you say encourage him. It's not like scoring goals. Like all he has to do is keep on playing the normal way, just spam crosses. Not spam crosses, but his crosses are unreal. Keep playing them, amazing through balls that he does, and I'm sure that he will create enough chances to get the record. It's whether or not we can finish the chances. You know what I mean? It's not going to be his fault basically if he doesn't get the record. It'll be someone else's fault.
The other players need to do him a favour.
Yeah, they do. This guy's bailed us out enough times over the years, so the team can do with repaying him, to be fair.
Yeah, because if he doesn't get the record, then the other players need to be... Well, he's going to be fuming at the rest of the team, innit? Like I would be as well. And you've got that quality, and he deserves it. He deserves it, and just another record for us to break, innit?
Yeah, and he is just an absolutely phenomenal player. People talking about Ballon d'Or and stuff. I don't know. I think he has been really, really good this year. And next year, it sounds like he's probably going to get the captain's armband. I'm just feeling like under Kevin's leadership in the Champions League, I feel that we're going to do something special in the next 2 years now that we're free. By the way, we did a cast reaction video. If you've not already seen it, we'll link it up above in the card. But yeah, I'm just thinking that with his leadership as a captain going forward in the next few years, I'm really, really looking forward to where our future lies as a football club, to be honest.
Exciting times.
Yeah.
Moving on to Wednesday's game against Bournemouth. We can talk a bit about them. They had a terrible time. They had a really good time against Leicester. I keep getting it mixed up. Yeah, they had a really good time against Leicester. I can't believe Leicester... I know this is like a side topic, but I can't believe Leicester have dropped out. Like...
What are they doing, mate?
How have they not secured that third spot? I thought it was dead set that they get there, but...
Mate, about 4 or 5 games ago, it was done. If anything, we were on the ropes for second, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they was pushing us. I was thinking, we go on a couple bad run here, and then they're gonna be ratting our tail, and then literally, it took me by surprise. I think I was really around, and we checked the league table and was like, what? How is this in United's hands? Luckily, after tonight's result, United have just obviously drew against Southampton. Like, it's no longer in their hands. But I'm thinking, what has happened to Leicester, man? And obviously, by the way, I said in our 5 alternatives to Koulibaly defenders video that I'd pick Soyuncu, and I watched the Bournemouth Leicester game, and he was absolutely awful. Like, on one of the goals, the one where he got sent off, the guy was running in, and he's just backing off. And the guy just shot him when he went in. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you not closing him down? Then he's sent off. Terrible. If you've not watched that video, we'll link that one as well. But yeah, man, Bournemouth are in a scrap. They're in a relegation fight. They beat Leicester 4-1, was it?
Yeah.
And, that's a good result against the Leicester side, despite their form. And I just think this could be a bit tricky, this one, because obviously there's nothing for us to real play for. I do think that we're gonna try, and obviously we're gonna go for it, especially with the cash rule. And I just think that's gonna spur all the players on that. But they're gonna be up for it, and we've seen Brighton. To be fair, Brighton were all right. They tried to be up for it. Newcastle were rubbish. But this is going to be a competitive game. I'm not saying that we might lose or anything. I'm just saying that they're going to be up for it, and they're going to try.
To them, the points actually mean something. So they need to try. They need to try and claw their way to safety. So I think that'll make for an entertaining game. Yeah, which I'm actually excited to see. It's obviously I know that Brighton was different to the Newcastle game. Brighton actually tried. However, we did beat. Was it 5-0 that game?
Yeah, goals going in everywhere.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see how this one will play out. I am interested in whether they'll kind of play the more Southampton approach, sit back, try and grab a goal, and then just kind of hold us off for the rest of the game, trying to let us break them down.
They do normally try and play football against us, which is why they always end up getting spanked. You know what's weird, actually? I remember when we did the Brighton preview, and in the stat bar below, Brighton, they've never beaten us in the Premier League since they got promoted.
That's
and
insane.
Bournemouth have never beaten us either. So that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
2 games on the chart where the teams we played have never actually beaten us in the Premier League.
Brighton have got another player in our top 5 alternative to Koulibaly, which is Nathan Ake. Apparently, Pep likes him as the idea of a third choice left-footed centre back. So he could be an option. If you haven't watched the video, link in the card.
Another reason to watch that one. Yeah, but like I say, I thought we'll beat them, especially being at home. But you know, they are going to be fighting, and it would be no surprise to me if we found it tricky during the game. Let's go to the lineups then. Are you first on the lineups?
Yeah, I'm first this time, and my lineup, I've got Edis at the back, Laporte, Stones. I kind of keep going with Stones just because I want to see him play. I think that's more of a want. And yeah, gone Cancelo right back, bit of mixing it up, Walker. I had an incredible season. Give him a bit of a rest. Mendy left back, keep his form in there. I've got Gundogan centre defensive mid, which is weird because I usually go Rodri. But
yeah, spoiler alert, I normally go Gundogan and I've gone Rodri.
Yeah,
so we've swapped.
Yeah, so we kind of swapped ideas, but yeah, I've only gone Gundogan just so we can give Rodri a rest. Bernardo in the centre attacking mid role, he played really well against Brighton.
Did he play well?
And I want him to keep this form up, so now just keep playing him, keep tanking it. De Bruyne because I wanted to get an assist record, and then I've gone front three of Foden left wing because we keep seeing him on the wing, so why not play him again? And then Jesus up top and Mahrez.
Okay. Yeah, my team, I think. Yeah, so I've gone. That's my back four. I'm just saying, obviously Arsenal at the weekend. I'm just going to rest Walker completely. Cancelo is a slight doubt, as you'll see in the stats at bar below. I think he'll be fit. We think he's going to be fit, but you never know. I play Garcia, but you know, with an eye on the game at the weekend, I would be looking to make some substitutions. You know, I'd be looking at Laporte, Mendy, De Bruyne, and probably Sterling, all probably to come off at some point during the game, just for some protection. But yeah, that's my team. To be honest, I do think we'll beat them, especially being at home. You know, I've never seen Bournemouth come to our place and try and actually defend. Credit to them, they've actually tried to play football, but unfortunately for them, they've always ended up getting battered. I don't actually see anything different. That's not in Eddie Howe's makeup, even though they're in a relegation battle. Why would you swap as well? You know what I mean? You played that out for years, and just to swap all of a sudden, I don't think it quite works like that, and I think they'd end up getting beaten anyway. So go for it, and I think it could be a good open football match. You never know.
Yeah, a closing thought on the teams. Maybe we'll see Jayden Braff make the bench. That'd be nice to see, especially with second place is now cemented for us.
And with the fact that we got the game at the weekend, maybe he doesn't want to play Sterling, maybe he don't want to play Mahrez, he wants to maybe rest them guys. So yeah, it might be a good opportunity to get Braff in, or at least put him on the bench, see what's going on. I do think we need to give the guys some game time at some point. So you know, this probably would be one of the better games. Score predictions. What we got?
I've gone 4-0. Like you said, never seen Bournemouth beat us, so. And we always seem to score loads against them. So
because they don't defend, they just attack us. And normally they leave space, especially at home. You know what I mean?
It doesn't bode well for Nathan Ake though, does it? We're beating 4-0. Yeah. And then your score?
The big 5-0. Big 5-0.
So
yeah.
Again, we're close with our scores, and it's probably because it will end up being something like that.
Just look at the history, like the previous results that we've played Bournemouth at home with. We always batter them.
However, if we do end up playing quite a few of the young kids like Braff and stuff, then maybe we won't see a scoreline like this. But I do believe that we have quality to beat them.
Yeah, all right, okay. Well, thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell turned on, and if you have liked that video, make sure you smash a like on it. We're aiming for 150. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Catch you later.
See you in a bit.